All right. Hello and welcome, everybody. We're going to be discussing this new insane announcement. I think we have to talk about it. It's literally insane. It's crazy. It's crazy what's happening. Hopefully, everyone will be welcomed. I got to change the thumbnail of this video. I got to go do that real quick. We'll see whoever is joining. I want to welcome everyone. Dolly is now in beta. Everyone, it's insane. The pricing is kind of crazy. So if you guys can read this email here that I have displayed, this is the email that we all got today. I'm currently looking at the Dolly 2 official Discord, and it is just flying with people going crazy about this. I'm sure the Reddit is lighting up like a fire. So yeah, Dolly 2 is now in beta. No, not anyone can use it. It's opening up to 1 million people. So now, what basically, if you guys can see, we get free. When you first get invited now, you get 50 free credits during the first month of use, which is only 50 prompts. And then subsequently, every month, you get 15 free prompts, just for 1 month, though. And then you can pay for 115 generations for 15 bucks. So you can't use this now, but it's going to be opened up to people. Now, 1 million people they're going to open up to, which I talked about earlier. This information was already leaked earlier, but a lot of you guys are probably going to be starting to get access. A lot of you guys will probably get access today. It sounds like they're going to be inviting plenty of people. So what do you guys think about this? Signed up for about a month ago. You might get access like this week. It really seems like that's what's going to happen. Is like people are just going to get access like this week. 1 million people is a lot. A lot more. That's 10 times, and more people than they've invited in like this entire thing. It's waitlist since day one and still don't have access. You should like actually try to contact OpenAI about that because there was an issue with day one people. I gotta go change the thumbnail, guys. But yeah, what do you think about this pricing, guys? This is 13 cents per prompt, but it's like you only get 4 generations now per prompt too. So that was already lowered. A lot of people are upset about the pricing. We're going to pop over to Reddit and check it out pretty shortly and see what people think. I got to change the thumbnail here. 1 second, folks. 1 second. Got to go ahead and find my files here and just get a simple thumbnail going. Something easy real quick, because this is kind of like an impromptu live stream. Craziness. Someone told me to go live, and I was like, yeah. You know what? That's a good idea. How do I freaking... Oh, man. Okay, we're just going to do a custom. Custom 1. Like this. Save. And then re-edit. Sorry, folks, just making a thumbnail. There we go. Save. Okay. Alrighty. We can probably pull this back up for you guys. Right here. Yeah, so tell me what you guys think about this email, because I really want to hear your thoughts. It is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay. 11 pence is what it's going to cost. I don't know. Yeah, 13 cents per prompt is what it's going to cost. You get 50 free prompts when you first sign up, 15 after that. Yes, every month. So we used to get 50 prompts per day is what we used to have. And now we get 50 when we first joined and then 15 a month. No, it says it's in beta, but it's not. It's like still private. Here, I'll take the live out of there, out of the title. It's kind of a big announcement. I should link the actual official announcement in the thing. I think Codex is still free too, which is just crazy. It's been 2 months, and I've signed up a second time a couple of weeks ago. Sounds like a good deal for 13 cents per prompt, but it's 15 prompts per month, and people were usually getting 50 per day. So this is like a really, really big change. Yeah, one better unlimited prompt you have to pay only for enhancing your picture to high definition. A lot of people were talking about that. 30 cents per prompt is expensive. Yeah, that's what we were saying. It's like let's see, let's do the math on the fly here. Hang on. Oh my god, my phone's all bugging. Okay, 1 second. What we will do, yeah, so this was, you get $15 for 15 generations. So 115 divided by 15, or wait, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that works out to about 13 cents per prompt. And a lot of people were saying that they want to have unlimited options similar to Midjourney. Day one for Dolly 2 was April 6th. So a lot of people, again, thought they were going to switch to a subscription model just simply because of Midjourney's competition. Yeah, so Midjourney is $10 for 200 prompts, and then you can pay after that. So this is now $15 for 115 prompts, which is a lot more expensive than Midjourney. And I think that's kind of the big takeaway from everyone here, is that in comparison to Midjourney, it's already more expensive, and it is better, right? It's more coherent. So this is why what I'm saying is I don't understand why they don't just fully open it up, but especially if they already have pricing. I want to see what people think in Reddit. We'll check that out in a second. But I'm reading right now through the official Dolly Discord, which you need to have an access. So someone says here in the official Discord that actually there's not a lot of good. So a lot of people again are now complaining about the pricing because they live in other countries where like the equivalent of dollars to their currency is like not as it's like there's like inflation in the US right now, so things are more expensive, they cost more dollars, and in their country it's not that way. And in turn it's making the pricing more expensive for them, which I've heard a lot of people talk about even with Midjourney too. So a lot of people are now saying that Dolly is the first commercial product in its space, and that inevitably people are going to see Google Party sort of come at them with pricing. I think Google could really offer competitive pricing here. Could get bad. All right, so what do you guys think? Latent diffusion. Latent diffusion is good. It really is. It's quite good. Shonenkov is free as well too, and Shonenkov is pretty good too. And Midjourney has commercial plans. You can use Midjourney already for commercial use. I'm surprised that the OpenAI didn't say anything about commercial use. I just joined. What is happening? We're discussing this new. Oh wait, no, you get to. Okay, no, they did say it. I'm sorry, I missed this in the email. So you can actually commercialize your images now. So you can reprint, sell, and merchandise the items. So okay, so that's actually a better deal now. 300 prompts at 13 cents is $39 a month. Most people are saying they still only use free stuff. Too bad I'm still banned, so I can't get back until someone gets my account back. So it's kind of crazy that they're saying that they're officially in beta, though, and they're not opening it up to the public. Meta, their product is going to be a game changer. I haven't seen anything about a Meta AI image generator as of yet. A lot of people saying that Google is going to create a free model. At least this is going on in the Dolly 2 Discord. It's like generate this image feature. I wouldn't be surprised. Google has the money to just offer stuff like that for free, just to absolutely stamp out competition. So if this was popular enough, I wouldn't be surprised if Google went with a model like that. You're allowed to use it commercially, but you have to keep the dall-e logo on images. Yeah, that's weird. I'm if they're gonna let us commercially use, like they say now, we have commercial rights to our images. So why? So we should be able to remove that logo. I think at least. Nothing of OpenAI is available in my country yet. Yeah, I don't know what's up with stuff like that. I'm checking my Gmail for an invite. Yeah, they're going to start inviting people. This just went live, so I would suspect some of you might get invites today. This literally just went live. And they changed the website too. And but mine's like broken for some reason. Mine specifically is broken. It could have been the way that I was invited. Here, we can go to Dolly 2. I don't know how much of this you guys can see. So now we're in Dolly 2. And you're supposed to be able to see your account here. But I don't have a dall-e account. I just have like access to it. Because my account was... Oh, here we go. Maybe I was just slow with the update. Yeah, so introducing credits. Today we're announcing a new credit system. Everyone receives 50 free credits to use in the first month. And 15 free credits will refill each month after that. $15 for 115 credits. Full rights to commercialize the images you create, even using free credits. Right, so they've got this new logo here too. And they said they actually, if you were in this alpha, you get 100 free credits accredited to your account. Right? So where am I going to be able to see these new credits? Like the count for them, because they say your account. And right here, this is where we'll be able to see them. So when you actually log into Dolly 2, this is where you will be able to see. I have 149 generations right now on my account. So now this really does cost money now. I don't understand why they're not doing public access though with this. Yeah, let's see what people are saying. Sorry, my chat got put away. Can you use Dolly 2 right now? No, they're still inviting people. They're still doing that whole thing. Except it's just going to be 1 million people now, so they're going to increase their amount of users tenfold in this time. Credit is per prompt or per upscale. No, it is per prompt. So I have 149 credits right now. Here, I'll move this so you guys can see. Yeah, this is hard to use. 1 second, folks. Yeah. So we'll zoom this out for you. This is now what the website looks like. I have 149 up here, and I can buy more credits. Mid-update. 2 people prompting the same prompt can get the same results? No. Hopefully I get an invite. I think most of you should. Most of you should be getting invites if you signed up months ago. They should just take, like, the whole first 2 months of Dolly people that signed up, they should just invite, in my opinion. I think they should go public at this point, especially now that they're ready to charge people. What's the price on credit? So, right now it's looking like it's per credit. It's 13 cents per credit, technically, or per prompt. But they went by images in the announcement because it looks cheaper, but here, I want to see what hang on. Let me just fix this for you guys. Zoom this in a little bit. 1 second. So here's the announcement email that I'll leave pulled up for you guys. And I want to go see about pricing and the buy credits feature. Okay, so yeah, this is basically like the buy credits thing. Can I just add these to carts? Look at this. You can pay. So how much is like $1,000? How many prompts is that? Oh, you can only do a max of 50. So for $750 is the max that they will let you dump into this right now for 5,750 credits. I signed up a long time ago and just did it again. However, they say I was not already signed up. Maybe it's to test the servers and make sure they can handle it. Making it public could cause some major issues. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. Should have been 5 cents, someone says. Yeah, I was honestly expecting it to be cheaper than 13 cents per prompt. But yeah, if you want 5,750 credits, that's $750. Interesting, let's find out. My collection's about 1,000 credits. So let's see how much this is worth. And we still do get free credits, I guess, which is fine. I'm fine with that if they went public, but they're still not public, so it's kind of like... Yeah, so alright, let's see. 1,000. So I've probably spent $135 worth of their credits so far in total generating. $135 would be like what I've generated. Probably more than that, to be honest. I don't save everything, right? Maybe even $200 worth is what I've generated so far. I mean, we retain commercial rights now, which is good. But now I feel like I have to make money on it. All of that just for 4 images or less in the future. Exactly. That was one turning point thing. Like, what I still wish it was like 10 images, because that was sort of like magical almost. But yeah, that's it. Definitely saving them some money. How many credits get you one prompt? This is one prompt. It's 1 credit is 1 prompt. So 1,610 credits is $210. Yeah, someone says too expensive. Needing the logo is stupid if it's for commercial use. Especially for game textures, yeah. I 100% agree. I think the logo should just go entirely at this point. If you're going to let us use it for commercial use, what's the point of the logo? Some price can be cheap in the USA, but in other countries, $200 for food is like food for 1 month. Yeah, absolutely. The thing with the other countries is like, it's crazy. Hey, can we use the images for textures and credit OpenAI in the credits? You don't even have to credit them now. If you buy, like, if you're using Dolly 2 and you have access, you can just use it for commercial use now, which is good. You don't bother crediting them, because I mean, now you're paying for it, right? I mean, you could say, I mean, it's probably nice to say that it's AI generated imagery. Do you think that the free credits stack every month? I believe that they do. That's my consensus right now, is that they stack. Mine stacked. Is the 50 free prompts a day over users who have access? Yeah, no, if you had access and had those 50 free prompts per day, that's gone now. They have to pay like everybody else, so that's kind of where I think a lot of people are upset. Sorry, I just had a little cough there. OpenAI more like closed AI. I've heard that joke a bajillion times. Midjourney is so much cheaper, and it's pretty much the same thing. I wouldn't say that it's the same thing. It's definitely less coherent, but Midjourney is a lot cheaper, and people that don't care as much about coherency, or depending on what type of images they might want to generate, definitely are going to, the people are going to buy, those people are definitely going to be more interested in just getting Midjourney instead. Especially because you can have unlimited prompts with Midjourney. Do you think that the paid credits refresh every month? Well, yeah, you get 15 credits every month, 15 prompts per month. This is basically gambling at this point. It kind of is a gamble, though, because you don't know if your image is going to be what you're looking for. Especially now that we've seen how good other ones can be, like Party, for example, or Imogen. It's like those ones are really, if it was that good, I would be a little bit more understanding, but they haven't actually updated Dolly's capabilities very much at all. This is going to have an impact on the comics. Can everyone use it now, or you still have to be in the waitlist? No. Now it's, they're going to be inviting 1 million people, which again is a lot. I expect a lot of you guys to get access now. But it's still sort of like a free trial kind of a thing, where you only get 15 prompts per month. So, I don't think this pricing is very competitive in the landscape, but OpenAI has never really taken much care to the other competitors in the landscape, unlike maybe Google or Midjourney. And we do actually have to talk about the new Midjourney update that's gonna come out, because Midjourney is going to update, and it's going to be extremely competitive with Dolly 2. And I think everyone's kind of forgetting about that. Everyone sort of treats OpenAI's Dolly 2 like it's lives in its own little world, when in reality, Midjourney is going to update soon, and it's going to be very competitive. At least I believe it's going to be. I don't really have any good evidence for that. This isn't a tool with this pricing point. It's basically gambling for an image that might or might not inspire you. Yeah, a lot of people are feeling like it's killing the creative magic a little bit, I think. I think 4 billion for updated Midjourney. I heard it's going to be more like it's 4 billion images is what the new Midjourney update is trained on. And I think it's something around 1.5 billion parameters, but that's not set in stone yet. But the Midjourney is going to be trained on more images than Dolly 2 for sure. 4 times almost more images. So I think the new Midjourney update, when it releases, is going to really compete with Dolly 2, especially because Midjourney also has now full commercial pricing, which Dolly 2 also has, but they cancel each other out. And if Midjourney updates and is pretty much as good as Dolly 2, it's going to be cheaper. When is the Midjourney update coming? The Midjourney update's going to be coming sometime in the near future, right? It's probably not going to take months and months, but we don't really know when it's going to come out, right? Only the creators know that. But I know it's not going to be super super long far away, especially now that this is happening. And I feel like this could be why Dolly 2 is sort of pushing now. They're really trying to get people out there, is because it's scary, at least from Dolly 2's perspective or OpenAI's perspective. And you know what? Another thing is Midjourney has way more features than Dolly 2. Like, with Dolly 2 is like, where is my ability to be able to change the aspect ratio, for example, or specify the weights of each word in the prompt? Midjourney has a ton of features. Team Midjourney. Yeah, I don't know. It's just Midjourney I feel like is a little bit I don't know. They're really competitive, and they're really open to new ideas and stuff. Whereas OpenAI with Dolly 2, they kind of sort of live in their own corporate world in a way. Not that Dolly 2 and OpenAI aren't, decent companies. Midjourney did do a lot of scraping, especially their new update is going to be a ton of images. Can I trade my soul for unlimited credits? Yeah, sure, probably. What are payment options? PayPal too? I don't. Oh, the payment options. I don't remember, but it might be PayPal. But I just hooked up my card directly when I pay for GPT-3. Where did I read the Midjourney? This information about Midjourney is secret source. There's no public announcement on Midjourney, but I have some insider information, maybe. I spent all of my free credits on Midjourney for now. They need to give more free credits. Yeah, it would be nice if Midjourney did like a nice a few free credits per month. Once Midjourney gets in painting, it's going to be a very easy choice for me. Yeah, especially because Midjourney is probably going to let you upload photorealistic photos of people where Dolly 2 does not. What do you think about disco diffusion? I haven't had the chance to try it yet. That was gonna be a part of my video today, but this came up, and now everything's all screwed up. And I probably still will make a video after this live stream about this. I just want to get some thoughts before I make and upload something. Buying is an option. 50 free credits when you start. Every month you get 15. They're still free. Yeah, it's still a little bit free. Prices of Midjourney versus Dolly 2. Dolly 2 is more expensive by like 50% or so. Price per prompt for Midjourney is, let's see, let's give first of all, for $30 you get unlimited Midjourney prompts. Let's see. So Midjourney's currently at 5 cents per prompt. Dolly 2 is at 13 cents per prompt. So Dolly 2 is over twice the price of Midjourney. Why is nobody talking about Shonenkov? It's literally free and better than Midjourney. Well, it's more coherent than Midjourney, and it is definitely free, but it's not as accessible. How many prompts is 50 credits? 50 credits is 50 prompts. It's a prompts per credit. So we can bring this down. 115 credits. So 115 prompts per $15. They've been on the wait list since day one and they still haven't taken me. I guess I'm very unlucky. I mean, it's crazy that people still have signed up on day one and they're not given access yet. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they should just go public. Like, why not, right? They're gonna invite 1 million people in, and they're not going public. How to use Dolly? You gotta wait for an invite still. Even though they're gonna invite way more people. I would like to see a subscription like Midjourney. I think that's what everyone is sort of agreeing with. I think everyone wants that unlimited prompt subscription. I think that's what everyone is looking for. And I think the issue is that it would cost way too much. So they worked out the copyright issues. Yeah, they did. Dolly 2 is now commercially available. As we can see here in this email. I really want to see what Reddit is saying, because Reddit's probably losing their minds. Let's see. I'm going to pop over and take a look at Reddit. OpenAI is pretty open. One-time purchase that's like $40 on unlimited prompts. Yeah, I think that'd still be way too expensive for them. I guess it costs a lot to run Dolly 2, or they just spent so much in alpha that they got to recoup their money. I think now, really what we're waiting for is Imogen to come out and give Imogen and Party, because I feel like that is going to be cheaper than this and more competitive, better in terms of generation. Let's see. Reddit's probably losing their minds. Yep, Dolly 2 is switching to a credit system. Let's see. So 50 generations a day, now 50 per month. And after that, 15 per month. Yeah, a lot of people are upset that already had access. On Midjourney, you used 1,500 prompts already. So let's see with this viewer. So you said you used 1,500 prompts already. So that would be worth about $200 in Dolly 2. What is the Metagenerator called? Yeah, I'm interested in that. I haven't heard about that yet. I wish and then that guy on Reddit said that he wished he could have at least got a warning so they could make as many pictures as possible. That's probably why they didn't warn anyone. Metagenerator is called Make a Scene. Okay, I have not heard of this. Then it's Make a Scene. Okay. Ooh, I haven't seen this. So it says owned by Facebook, Meta AI. Wow, that's actually pretty darn good too. It's not bad. It's competitive with Dolly 2. See, everyone's coming up with their own text-to-image AIs now. And Dolly 2's got some expensive pricing, I think, in comparison to the others. At least for now. Again, this is subject to change. 1,500 prompts for $50 would have been good, but I guess it would still be too expensive. Who knows? I mean, I don't know. We don't know what it costs Dolly 2 or OpenAI to do all this. Is it not possible to get invited anymore to test it? No, you can get invited now, but it's just this payment system after your free ones run out for the month. After your free prompts run out. Is Dolly 2 an open beta now? No, it's not. It's still in closed beta, but they're going to invite 1 million people apparently in over the next few weeks. And now we have a payment system. A few people might be successful in exploiting it for NFTs, Well, NFTs are on the downfall at the moment, from what I hear. I've never really got into the NFT space, but big disappointed. I was on the waitlist since April 8th, which is, yeah, that was like right after they announced it. And they finally got access after all this time, and literally 1 week later, they introduced pricing and credits. How much is it per prompt? It is 13 cents per prompt, but they're doing it through credits. So it's $15 for 115 credits. So you at least have to spend 15 bucks. That's the minimum. If more companies compete, there's more supply. Price should drop. Dolly 2, yeah. One day, stuff like Dolly 2 is going to be completely free. I wouldn't be surprised if Google just released a free model of Imagen to open to the public, just as like as a big middle finger to everyone else at some point. This guy did 8,400 pics per month. That's all quite a bit. It wouldn't have been as bad if they hadn't dropped from 6 to 4 images. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was kind of a slap in the face. It was kind of a slap in the face to get dropped from 6 to 4 images with Dolly 2. And like I've had to rerun prompts now a few times because they weren't good enough. The service quality has dropped significantly. I've also actually experienced a drop in quality of good prompts. I've reported prompts recently from Dolly 2 that's like, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, if this is actually a thing, is that people have been noticing the drop in Dolly 2 quality lately. They seem to have adjusted some settings. It now costs $200 per month, by the way, to have what basically what the original alpha testers for Dolly 2 had was 50 prompts per day, and now that costs $200 a month. If you wanted to do basically what the people used to be able to do. This is just sad. I would be fine with this if it was public. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why not just go public? Imagine spending all your time and effort trying to get access to this, and then you have to pay a ton of money to even use it. It's not like crazy expensive, like per prompt when you think about it, but it adds up when you really tries to do it. Yeah, Google's is going to be better, I think, than this one. This is Google's time to shine, man. If they want to slap everyone down, because now it's basically just Midjourney and Dolly 2 right now competing. Do you get free credits per month without paying? Yeah, you get 15 prompts per month without paying. And then when you initially get accepted in, you get 50. And now what we have for people that we're doing the testing, now we have we got 100 free ones, which is I guess pretty generous. As a thank you of some sort. Is Google AI going to be public though? Not yet. Google will probably take their time because this is not a huge investment for them at the moment. But yes, I think it will be public because they posted about Party too. So this is a war I would like to see. Rip OpenAI. No, they're gonna. I think people are still gonna go crazy for this because they are the best quote unquote option. Is it open beta? It's not open beta. It's a closed beta still, but they're going to invite 1,000,000 people. So why not just go open? That's what I'm saying. I think they're just worried about crashing servers. Google is going to come out with the best pricing. No. I wouldn't be surprised. Paid closed beta. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I feel like if this was open, I wouldn't be so mad. But it's like you guys are still not inviting everyone else in. Google will be more lenient on commercial use. Well, now OpenAI apparently is completely letting you guys use the images for whatever you want. I guess you have full ownership and commercial use over the images you generate with Dolly 2. However, there's still the logo. The logo is still there. They didn't remove the logo yet. Midjourney is going to have the best pricing all the way through. It's possible, especially with that new Midjourney update. Again, I keep talking about this new Midjourney update. It is going to be crazy. This is way more expensive than GPT-3 for sure. Let's see. I'm gonna refresh this Reddit page and we'll see what people are talking about. No. I hope they continue refining Dolly with new features now that it's monetized. Yes, most definitely. Midjourney has way more features than Dolly too. Except for inpainting, that's the only thing that they have over it. I thought they would do something like $1 to $5 for 50 more extra generations or something, and keep giving free 50 gens per month. With how much iteration is involved in generating acceptable images, and how it's down to 4 per generation, you're basically going to be forced to pay $15 right away if you want to generate good images fast. Most definitely. And waiting a month that's not a short amount of time to wait. A lot of people are so mad. I don't know why it's not public yet. That's really the main thing that's crazy to me. What are restrictions on use? You can use it for whatever you want now, but you can't do, like, they still have that whole content generation policy. A very strict content generation policy, but full commercial use now. You get infinite prompts if you subscribe. There's no subscription to Dolly 2. If you subscribe to Midjourney for $30, you get infinite prompts. Midjourney did update their copyright policies as well. Midjourney's also full. You can use it for whatever you want. This is disgusting. People hate the payment stuff, man. 13 prompts for $195. No. This is 13 packs of credits. So here, this is 115 credits, 115 prompts for $15. How do I get to this page? You got to be invited still to Dolly 2. It's a closed beta now of almost 1 million people. I mean, I thought they were going to invite 1 million people to have what we already had, but I guess this was their plan instead. The only way I could ever afford my Dolly addiction now is to sell exclusive rights. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it kind of kills a little bit of the magic of it, so to speak. This guy says he was only granted access a few days ago, if I'm following correctly. Rather than 300 images per 24 hours, he gets 60 per month. No, it's not. It's 50 when you first join, 15 per month for free generations. Hey, Midjourney, how you've been? Midjourney does not have the quality yet, but again, that Midjourney update is on the horizon. It is coming for vengeance against Dolly too. Yeah, 50 images a day for 30 days is $200. Cent per gen. This is way more. This is 13 cents per gen. Yep. They probably lost a lot of money with 50 prompts a day. That's what I'm saying. Is this why it's like more expensive? Is because they got to recoup all that money? What are the details of the Midjourney update? Okay, so that Midjourney update is coming. It's owned by someone. I don't really know. There's a big team of people in Midjourney, but basically what's happening with Midjourney is that they're going to have like 4 times the database size, so there's going to be 4 times the images that it's trained on. The new Midjourney update is going to be trained on more images than Dolly 2 is trained on. And it's going to have less parameters than Dolly 2. Closed AI and pay journey. Well, it can't be free, but I think it's just the expensive aspect. Yeah, people are super upset. Elon Musk does not own OpenAI. He was just a co-founder. I don't even want to generate anything. I gotta be, like, careful now, man. I'm a little scared, to be honest. Especially because the quality of Dolly 2, to me, it's not good enough yet to warrant... Oh my god, my free trial, guys, is expired. This guy says, absolute trash pricing to me, no big deal. If they were updating Dolly 2 to be better, it would not be such a problem. The whole subreddit for Dolly 2 has to change now because of the new commercial use rules. They're better now, at least. OpenAI didn't handle introducing pricing in a great way. They're an academic, developer-driven company, but you're literally getting access to a technology that would have been considered magic. Yeah, that is a fair statement. Yeah. I mean, the drop from 4 to 6 images really was kind of annoying, and considering this. If you want to do basically what the open alpha had, you would be paying over $2,000 a year for 50 a day. Do you think the drop in quality is due to the changes? Hang on, the changes made regarding diversity and curbing hateful content. There was a small drop in quality. It could actually be due to that. I've been getting generations that have humans in them, where it's like a picture of a tree doing or something like that, like some art, and I get like a photorealistic human face in it accidentally, randomly. So I guess it could be due to that. They rolled it out pretty quickly, all things considered. So did Midjourney, to be fair. Make a prompt about Roblox characters. It is just crazy, though. I find this quite cheap if you're going to use it commercially. Yeah, it's not bad for commercial use, that's for sure. Do they have an API for Dolly 2 for connecting to code and getting images inside your program? I didn't see any information about that. But I sure hope that's coming, because that would be super useful. They do make Dolly 2 baby rated with how strict it is. I wish it wasn't so strict. Let's see what people are saying on Twitter. Oh, Twitter. Yeah, we definitely need to make a video on this. I'm going to make a video. Okay, so the tweet about OpenAI. Some guy just says he's waiting for report requests. $15 for 100 generation attempts. It's 115, but this is high. This is a high price. Hoping I'm a part of the million. Yep. I think most people will get access. Still 50 credits of use per 24 hours. They went from 50 prompts per day, generating 6 images, to 50 prompts in their first month and 15 per month, and taking 4 images per prompt instead of 6. Yeah. Oh, someone actually just got access too. I'm seeing, so some people are getting it. Not the Twitter people are not as mad as the Reddit people. 50% or more of all online art is nudity or violence. The world needs an open source Dolly 3. Yeah, sometimes Dolly 2 generates images that have nothing to do about the prompt, and that's just a random photo. Yeah, I've had that a few times. I don't understand why Midjourney is still on Discord. I think that's a part of the new update, but I could be wrong. Where do you see these text-to-image AI in the future? Well, it's definitely going to get better. At some point, we're just going to have good ones that are as good as Dolly 2 for free, for sure. Probably in the next few years. But it's going to get really good, and then we're going to move on to text-to-video. Hopefully soon. I think they rolled it out quick because Midjourney made a pricing model, and honestly, whoever provides the best product right now wins the market. Yeah, no, that's definitely true, and they saw how much money that Midjourney was probably already making, and they're like, "Whoa, we gotta get a move on. Time to get moving." Wait, when someone can hack OpenAI and make it open source. Probably won't happen. I would have just paid to have more than 50 prompts per day. Hey Matt, is there any AI that makes a variation of an image? You can do that in Midjourney. You heard about Wumbo Dream already? Yes, I have used Wumbo. It's not anything I would say incredibly special. It does deserve to be on that list though. What sort of PC is needed to run it standalone? We really don't know, but probably something pretty darn good. But if you did in like a year, 50 generations a day for a year, you could probably afford a computer good enough to run Dolly too. Yeah, there is the Chinese text to image, the cog video one. I want to see you build a game using Dolly and codecs. I still want to make that video. I still do. So many things go on though. 50 per month. I thought it was 15. It's 50 per. You get 50 when you first sign or get invited to Dolly 2, and then it's 15 a month after that. And I think they stack. But you'll probably use them up anyways. Let's be honest. Midjourney can do variations of custom images uploaded. That is a thing that you can do in Midjourney. Y'all are sleeping on Artbreeder. No, you probably need like a 3090 at least to run because of all the VRAM necessary. Affiliate code. Yeah, I should get an affiliate code with Midjourney, guys. Be a full Midjourney sponsor. There's some extra options in Dolly 2 that makes the difference. But you could say the same about Midjourney with the different aspect ratios and the image weights. You can fine-tune Artbreeder's parameters too. I think almost every other image AI, except for Crayon, has different settings you can mess with. And Crayon's like open source too. So there's other ways to use Crayon and actually be able to adjust stuff. I find it funny I got access to codecs in 1 day. It's been 2 months, still haven't got access to Dolly 2. Yeah, people have been waiting months for this thing, and now they're like, hold on, we've got all these people on the wait list, let's make them pay, basically, is what they're saying. I mean, you still get free stuff, so we can't really complain at the end of the day. You think inpainting is coming to Midjourney? Probably at some point in the future. I would not be surprised. Artbreeder just came out with a competitive text to image. Is that true? Well, I saw metas. Face Maker exploring create account. Ooh, this is an updated create collages. You have to make an account. I'll have to explore that in the future. It's called Collage. Meta is making one. Facebook or Meta is going to be making a text to image too. They're all coming out. All these companies now are coming out with text to image because they see it's going to be profitable. So Dolly 2 is going to have to lower their prices at some point. So we should try the collage demo. New collage. Let's give it a shot, guys. You guys see this? So this is Artbreeder. This is actually... Okay, so... Coral Reef as an octane render. A lemon. A lemon character. Think I'm not going to do a lemon? Collage prompt. So what is this? I can draw shapes. In, apparently. None. Simple noise color like this. Whoa. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, folks. Oh, okay. So that's the only part that gets rendered? It's more of an orange. Meta, Oculus, yeah, it's all the same company. It's just Facebook. I'll be happy when Dolly 2 becomes public. Yeah. If this was public, I wouldn't be so upset. Adobe are teasing their upcoming version of Photoshop. It's called Latent Visions. The image of SVM creature Midjourney made is better than Dolly 2. Can we access it? No, they're still private beta, but they're gonna invite like a ton more people or something like that. Well, you did choose orange as a color. Okay. Okay, that's fair. I need yellow. Where do I get yellow? Randomize the result. Whoa. Different numbers. This is pretty cool. Add images and shapes. Oh, okay. So they have some predefined images. How do I erase? Oh, okay, this works. So this is my lemon. Can I just do the whole thing? Or is, I guess, more prompt, right? Whoa. It's pretty quick. This is pretty quick. Some guy with a lemon. What is this AI thing called, and is it in beta? What are you saying? This is Dolly. Dolly 2 is in beta. This is different. NFTs are dead. Yeah, they will be. I hope Dolly 2 will be free. It's not. We already know this, guys. See? There's also Prose Painter. It's pretty interesting. I use Dolly 2 for fun, so I don't really want to pay. Yeah. How's it fare with UI icons? Something along the lines of a list of UI icons of skills of a character in a fantasy show. Well, let's try it. Let's try a Dolly 2 prompt. It's costing me money now, guys. You know what? I'm gonna... Now, though, I can write this all off on my taxes, and you best bet I am. So we own these images. I can use them for whatever commercial purpose I please. Let's see what we get. Will the new MJ update beat dall-e? Well, it's hard to say, but it's going to compete. Midjourney already almost competes with dall-e too. So, yeah, I think Midjourney will compete. It's gonna be crazy. I think it's gonna really, if they can get the word out, dall-e 2 is gonna have some real competition. All right, so this generation just cost me 13 cents. List of UI icons and skills. That means I can charge you guys to make prompts. That's evil. I wouldn't do that, but check it out. Yeah, this is like UI icons from a video game, but this like is this really like, yeah. It's kind of struggles like to get the text down. I want to see an update to dall-e 2. I want to see updates to the quality. dall-e 2 upping their pricing to balance server costs. In my opinion, even using it for fun, it's a highly powerful tool that probably requires a lot of compute power. Yes, it does. It definitely does. I don't think it should be free. I just feel like if you're going to start charging people for a beta product, you should make it public. Caterpillar and defense pose, photorealistic, sure. I don't know what this is or if it'll get me banned, but we'll give it a shot. Try some prompts out. Has dall-e 2 implemented their update to show realistic faces? Yes, they have. Is there another Midjourney update that makes it better than the current test update? Yes, there is one that's coming. There's going to be a new Midjourney update that is going to have... It's going to be like 3 to 4 times the size of the current Midjourney, so it's going to be a lot better. Becoming homeless because of paying for too many dall-e 2 images. I'm using Artbreeder prompt without shape, and it's amazing. Yeah, that's pretty good. They have a whole freaking demo, man. The demo for Artbreeder. So if we go to this, and we just go full prompt, and just do a full... Oh, this is like yellow now. I don't think I want this. We'll just transparent images. We do that. I don't know how to delete this. Just layers and stuff. Delete. Okay. Let's see. Can we just render this? Playing around with AI, guys. Like always. Midjourney is quite a lot worse than Dolly 2, to be honest. Midjourney only becomes close in less specific things. Yes, but the thing with Midjourney is that this update's coming that is going to make Midjourney like 3 times the size it currently is. And I think it's going to make it really competitive. I've been using Dolly 2 since last Friday with 50 prompts a day, and I admit, at least half my prompts I could have thought of something better, / just not done it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of my Dolly prompts sometimes I'm like, man, you know what, this was a waste of a prompt. Deep Sea Diver and Among Us style. I don't think it's gonna do Among Us. My house satellite imagery from Google Maps, high quality. Think by the end of the year or next year, Midjourney will be as good as Dolly 2. I think Midjourney is gonna come close to Dolly 2 in the next few months, whenever they release that update. And will prevent making crazy things with nonsense because it'll cost you something now. Yeah. Yeah, but it makes that it's a little bit less fun when I can't really explore like that, right? You end up paying for prompt writing practice. The feedback loop will be expensive, absolutely. It takes a long time to learn how to make a good prompt, actually, shockingly. I like your profile picture, thank you. Snake staring at its own reflection in a mirror. Do you know what Crayon Dolly Mini does to accurate prompts? Does accurate prompts. Type of game character and it actually gives you a character at least. Yeah. Well, with Dolly Mini or Crayon, basically it's a little bit more like they just have all the copyrighted imagery in the database. Whereas Dolly 2, it's all filtered out. This is a research beta that was never a priority. I think we've had a good period to see what it is and wildly capable of, and now it's time to see how deep it can go. Well, we've already sort of had the opportunity to see how deep it can go. We know the limits of Dolly 2, pretty much, at this point. Long story short, if you want something just to mess around with, use Artbreeder or Midjourney's free credits, then make a new account and start over. Yeah. I was able to get Jar Jar Binks out of Crayon. You won't get a good Jar Jar out of Dolly 2. It's all filtered. Now I don't care about Dolly or Midjourney. Well, they're gonna cost money at the end of the day. Did you generate all your thumbnail pictures from Dolly? I most definitely did. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see how Reddit's doing. Is Reddit still losing its mind? It seems so. It seems so. If they... I'm never closing this. I get 6 images by using an old tab. You can use an old tab of Dolly 2 to get 6 images, apparently. No. Alright, things have sort of calmed down a little bit at this point, at least, finally. This has been crazy, though. Absolutely crazy. How do you get free credits on Midjourney? So, to get free credits on Midjourney, you can rate images on their page. On their website. Apparently, you get banned for using an old tab to get 6 images. I've heard of people getting their accounts terminated for it. Which is pretty crazy. Pretty insane. Yeah. Well, we've been going for about an hour, folks. I just wanted to make a little statement about this. I wanted to chat with you guys live. So I'm probably going to go make a video about this now and then upload that, and we can continue the conversation there. But I was planning on doing a video today, so I would like to be able to do that. But, yeah, it was nice chatting with y'all, and I'll see you in the video I'm gonna upload in, like, an hour or two, hopefully. I'll make a quick little video about this, sort of discussing everything, summarizing it all. And, yeah, thanks for coming and chatting for a little bit. I'll see you guys, next time. Goodbye, everyone.